Yahweh Anoe. We continuing on. So we are still in the book of Proverbs. We're moving on to uh, verse 10. So the previous video, if you caught it, was all about wisdom, operating, moving in wisdom. So this is just a continuation of that. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lie wait for blood, let us lurk privily on the innocent without cause. Let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. Cast in thy lot among us. Let us all have one purse. So let me tell you, do pay attention to who you connect yourself with. Pay attention to who you are currently connected to, and pay attention to who you connect yourself with in the future. Do not connect yourself with greedy people. Do not connect yourself with people who want to find the convenient way to do everything. Don't know how to wait, don't know how to go through the process that we are to go through as people of God. When you walk with God, God is going to take you through a process. God is not going to just pile everything on you and just give you everything you want and give you all of these things, give you this, that, and the third, and just give it all to you, and you've been through no process. You have not been tried. You have not been, went through any type of process. God has to process you before he bless you. Why? So you don't so you don't become greedy. So you don't forget about him first and foremost. So you don't think that you no longer need him, like the children of Israel, like the children of Israel. I said it right. Because once they got brought out of Egypt, they started forgetting what God had already done for them. So much so, they couldn't even get to where God had really wanted for them, where he really wanted to give them, which is a land flowing with milk and honey, where they would have no worries. There were some giants in the land. Yeah, there's still going to be some things. Even when you get to where God ultimately wants you to go, there's still going to be things that have to, be dealt with, but it's not going to be your battle. It's not going to be your battle. But pay attention to connecting yourself with people who try to find the easy route for everything. They want to scam their way into everything. They want to scam their way. They want the easy, fast money. Be careful. Be very careful, because like I have said before, the faster it comes, the faster it will go. Let me repeat that. The faster it comes, the faster it will go. Because if you have not been processed by God to know, wealth belongs to God. Everything was made for and through God. For and through. That includes wealth. Wealth belongs to God and God's people. He said the wicked will store up wealth for the righteous. So yes, there's times where God will allow wicked people to rack it all up. He will sit and allow you and watch you rack up all these goods, all this money, and you will lose it. And he will take it from you and give it to the righteous. Because there's those he has promised, I will give you fruit. I will give you a harvest you did not even have to work for. I will give you a harvest that you did not have to plant. Because there's the wicked out there that's racking it all up. You racking it all up, and you think God is sitting back allowing you to do this. No, he's not. He's not. So you don't want to be attached to these type of people, because see, when it all start to fall down for them and be snatched away, and this is something that you're seeing right now. It's a lot of people out here. It's a lot of celebrities. That things are crumbling, and they racked up a whole lot of wealth. And guess what? That wealth is going to be transferred into the hands of the people that God has been processing and taking through a process to know how to handle wealth righteously and with holiness, not greed, that will be willing and obedient to do what he says what to do with what belongs to him. Understand that. So be mindful and pay attention who you connecting yourself with, because the abundance of the heart flows. So so you will know what's on somebody's heart by their actions and what they speak the most of. Okay, and they will say, come with us, let's scam these people, let's do this, let's do that. Oh, and just don't have no care in the world for what they doing. Everybody big and bad until the wolf blow it all down. Everybody is big and bad and bold enough to do whatever their low heart desire to do. But I'll tell you what, the hardest murderer on death row ain't got nothing on the vengeance of God. Understand? Because people paint God out to be this little sappy, soft, oh, I love everything and every, this little loopy, dude. That's not God. And that's why a lot of people gonna have a rude awakening. That's why he's sending people like me and many others to wake people up to, hey, I think y'all got it all twisted. We gotta fix this. We gotta fix this. God is not this sappy, sorry, loopy, doopy. Love is all light and all. No, God is a man of war. God is a man of vengeance as well. God is a God of judgment. God is a God of vengeance. Okay? And that's the last place you want to ever be. All right? So, yeah. So just to bring it all back and wrap it all up, pay attention and be mindful who you connect yourself to, because you do not want to be on the wrong side of the rope. You want your life, you just understand that when you attain things with God, God will, listen, you might think you way back here, and everybody who's doing things the wrong way is way up there. But let me tell you, all it takes is a split second. Y'all don't know, you do know, like, when things happen, when bad things happen, all it takes is a split second for somebody's life to be completely altered forever. All it takes is a split moment, a split moment for something to happen, and the whole trajectory of somebody's life is changed for the worse. So what makes you think that it won't take a split moment for the entire trajectory of your life to be changed? God will restore 10 years in 1 month. God don't need time. God is the creator of all time. God is the creator of time. God can freeze time and move you, literally. God can pour upon you years and years worth of restoration in 1 day and put you far surpass people that are years ahead of you. So they think. But see, don't worry about what people doing. Stop watching people and keep your eyes fixed on God and what he is doing. Because if you move in obedience to God, he will make you surpass people that are years ahead of you. You will surpass in days. And people will not be able to understand, how did you get where, how did, that don't even make sense. Yeah, because God don't need it to make sense. God don't need time. God don't need years to do what he wants to do. He don't. God needs a split moment. A split moment. All God has to do is say, spring forth. And it's done. Spring forth. And you are years ahead. You understand? So don't worry about when people doing what they want to do and they getting ahead. Mind your business. And focus, focus, focus. Because where you are today, you can be in a completely different place tomorrow. You hear me? With God, the impossible is made possible. I don't think people really grasp and understand that. So that is the main focus of this message today. Proverbs 10 through 14. Be mindful of who you connect yourself to. Don't worry. Do not envy the ways of the wicked. Do not envy. I'm going to repeat this. Do not envy the ways of the wicked, because he will allow them to store up and heap up while he sit back and laugh, because he knows their day is coming. And he will smile upon you because he knows your day is coming too. Your day of restoration, your day of prosperity, your day of being exactly where he calls you to be. He will move you ahead. He will move you to the front of the line. Why? Because the last shall come first, and the first shall come last. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what it is. Y'all, we are nowhere. I will catch y'all on the next video.